red correctly, which means to me that's more of a socket thing, that where it's not seeing, and the metal, what do you want to call those, prongs, are not like reading the whole stick of RAM. There's something wrong with that stick or the slot itself. Because if your RAM is bad, you're going to get errors in Windows. You're going to start running into like little errors. And you're not getting that, I don't think.
Gonna run me around a little desk. Okay. You not realize I can blink through it? Oh, the boil over. We got the boil over. Oh, what a struggle. What a struggle.
You can test your RAM just to be sure, but I don't think it's your RAM. But I would take your RAM out again and put it back in again and reset it, repeat it.
Yeah, I mean, that'll probably fix it, but the problem apparently is persisting, and I don't know why, why it's happening again.
That's not what I'm saying is try it again. Sometimes you reset them again. Sometimes, because if you have something wrong with your socket of the RAM, you need to take it out and put it back in, and maybe it'll stay connected this time. It may not, but it might this time. You see what I'm saying? That's
yeah, it almost seems like I might need a new motherboard, right?
Possible. Not guaranteed, not 100%, though, yes. Like I said, try unseating your RAM and put it back in, because it may reset and actually get connection good enough to read it and not mess up again. It may mess up again, but it may not. That's what I'm saying. I'm suggesting that just try what I say. I got your back. I know what I'm saying to you. Just try it. I'm not saying it's going to fix the problem. I'm just saying we need to find out if this, changes anything, or if it goes back to doing it again. We don't know that yet. You know what I'm saying, Prophet?
Yeah, that means I got to turn everything off.
Yeah. Just you get to do it whenever you want. I'm not saying to do it now, just whenever you want, though. I'm just saying, I didn't make sure you understood what I was telling you about why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if it happened twice, it's likely going to happen again.
Possible. But again, like I've said, I'm suggesting that try it again, because I have seen it actually work. If you unplug it a few times and plug it back in, reseat it, that it'll actually connect. It'll actually, when you put it into the slot, it'll actually make the connection and actually stay. But not always. I'm just saying that has happened.
They ran by me and dropped a flashbang, thinking I was picking up, but I was actually mooring. Needless to say, their flashbang did nothing.
Your Mori got extra light.
Yeah, spotlight.
Exactly.
You can grab more batteries from my controller, be right back.
It's like putting your Mori on a stage. You got a little spotlight on it.
Yeah, I noticed. I felt the lag come back, so that's why I looked at that. Tracking is so bad.
Here's a couple other questions for you, Prophet, if you know the answers to them. If you don't, that's fine too. How old is your computer? About?
That's hard to say because all the pieces are periodically upgraded.
Okay, the motherboard. How old is the motherboard part? The actual motherboard that you have?
I'm thinking I got the motherboard.
You don't have to be exact, just like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you want to.
My guess would be either 2016 or 2018, possibly. I can look it up, like when I bought it.
So 5 to 7 years, 5 to 8 years, okay. Second thing, have you ever updated your BIOS? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. I might have tried to follow instructions and changed a few things in the BIOS.
No, updated the firmware in your BIOS.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just letting you know, these are things I would do if I had your computer. I was going to fix it for you. If I had it right here physically in front of me, I would reset the RAM. I would check the BIOS, see if it needs to be updated. These are the things I would do to try to fix the issue. I'm just passing them on to you.
All right. Well, maybe when I get a chance,
I can help you. I can walk you through it. No problem.
yeah, maybe when I have to end my stream and all that.
Yeah. No rush. Just whenever. Whether it's tonight, tomorrow, next week, whatever.
Survivors are giving me a run for my money, considering the fact that one's already dead.
They don't want to join the person that got murdered. They want to avoid.
There we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Everybody's got freaking boil over. Seriously? Can't get any pain res value.
From a killer's point of view, Gordon, what is the main reason that Fearmonger has become just every fucking killer, it seems, that plays anymore? Not every, but you get what I'm saying. It's become a major-ish thing. Constant Fearmonger. What's the deal with that?
I don't know. A lot of times I don't look at the perks that people use at the end of the game. It's kind of like a downfall of mine. I don't really examine what I went up against to understand it better. But if I had to guess, I would say you need to look at the perks that they're pairing it with to see if there's some kind of synergy going on with what they're using. It's probably synergizing with something else.
I think so, okay. What would be your reasoning for using Fearmonger?
I've never used it.
Okay.
But, oh, I know. I could take one guess, as I don't know for sure, but I would take one educated guess and tell you why I think it is.
Why is that?
Because Fearmonger, from what I understand, is it makes you blind and exhausted, right?
Correct.
And that effect lingers for a couple seconds after they get off the generator, right?
About 6 seconds or so after you get off the generator. Right?
Okay, so my guess would be because Sprint Burst has become the new meta after the Dead Hard nerf. Everybody's running Sprint Burst and they're Sprint Bursting off the gens. So if you have Fearmonger, it's making them not be able to Sprint Burst immediately off the generator, and it gives you a chance to actually catch them. Would be my one guess if I had one. I don't know that for sure, but it seems to make sense. Because Dead Hard used to be the exhaustion perk meta, and now I think it's become Sprint Burst. So, especially me as a nurse, like, I might know that they're on a gen, I blink to that gen and they Sprint Burst away, and my blinks just come up short. So I can only imagine an M1 killer having an even harder time. How does that sound? Does it make sense?
Yeah, I just didn't know. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just curious, like, why has it been used?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that would be if I had to take one guess.
That's what I was saying. I don't know if you're right or wrong, but I just asking because I wanted to hear, like, different points of view. I've been asking others too.
Has anyone else said anything like that?
Yep. Not everyone, but there has been other people that said that same similar thing. Is that it's more of trying to catch you getting off the gen.
probably in direct relation to sprint burst becoming the new exhaustion meta.
That's what I wanted to hear from you.
Because I see more people using sprint burst now than I ever have before. I always used it.
That's what I was wanting to hear from you, is that just to hear like your view of like what you see from your point of view. And that helps a lot, because now I can see that, and I have been seeing sprint burst views as well, so I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah, so imagine an M1 killer approaching a gen, and then they sprint burst off and get a mile away head start. It's got to be annoying. So they're countering that with Fearmonger.
I guess possible. Others have told me that they said they use it because that way the rest of the survivors don't know where other survivors went down at. If they're on a gen, they kind of have a little bit of
but that's never changed. So you're talking about all of a sudden it's shifting to a meta where everybody's using this perk.
I'm just saying that's what,
and I'm trying to think of what's changed.
I was just saying like what other answers I've gotten from other people.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? That's never changed. The only thing that's really changed is the sprint burst dead hard type thing, and it seems like there's a direct correlation between using
They're saying they use it for that. It's kind of get a one up, I guess, on when they knock someone down that people don't know if it's nearby or far away.
I mean, it only lingers for 6 seconds, right?
Something like that. I was just put through that number out there. I think it's something like that, though. But I'm not.
I'm sure that's so if they're on a gen, I'm sure that's a benefit of it. That they don't know where someone is to pick them up.
Sprint burst is interesting, though.
But as soon as they get off the gen and wait 6 seconds, they'll know.
Well, if they pick them up quickly, you can't see them being carried. So, don't forget that part.
If what?
If they pick them up quickly and you get off the gen with Fearmonger, by the time the 6 seconds goes away, you have already been picked up and you can't see where they were knocked down when the killer is carrying the survivor. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't see them
in order to try to get there sooner or something.
So if they already picked them up, that means that once the Fearmonger goes away, you can't see where they got knocked down at. You have to wait for them to get hooked to see where they were at.
In order, meaning that it prevents them from getting to the hook faster for like unhooks or something.
That's what I was been trying to explain. Yes.
This guy just fell right into my blade. Oh, did you do that on purpose? This guy's been a little annoying, I will say. This guy I definitely want to kill. He's one of those players that are deliberately trying to be a headache. Like trying to make you, trying to force you to DS him, or to get the DS on you, whatever.
Probably.
But it's stupid because I'm a nurse and it's just gonna backfire. Smack him on the hook a little bit, maybe. Probably kill himself. This guy's over here. Where'd he go? Oh, he went for the unhook. Nice. That means I get to Mori this dude. Hi there. You got a hatch key, buddy. What you doing, man? You giving up? They both gave up. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I let live? Which one do I let live?
Between two, it's two. Between which two?
They both put their items down.
They both want to live.
Yeah. I suppose I'll pip regardless. Yeah, they both gave up. As long as I pip, I don't care. As long as I pip, I don't care. They can live. I was so ready to kill that Adam for shenanigans. But he stopped. He stopped fighting. He conceded. Pretty sure the pallets, most of the pallets are gone. There's one right here. Let me get a yoink. Wait, do I lose points for getting hit with pallets?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know what to say on
My
that.
hits are. I'm gonna check on the top right now. Let me see. I gotta check on the top right to see if I lose points. No, guess not. Lethal blink. See if I can get a locker yoink. Yeah. Yeah, catch. Oh, whoops. My bad. I didn't realize there's a pallet there. This is at max. Oh, that's at max too. Alright, I'm maxed out. The other two are watching still. They never left. Don't worry. I'm gonna moor them in front of the gate. Don't worry. I won't let you down. Nah, I'm sure I'll pip from this, so I don't really care. You can walk out. Let's go. Hurry up. Finish the gen. Why'd it take it so long? Pick up the pace. You guys are slackers. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Adrenaline.
I've seen a lot of adrenaline as well lately. When I've been playing on Survivor, a lot of teammates have adrenaline. Not for sure what's up with that, but I've been seeing it a lot more lately. Have you been seeing it too?
I don't know if I've seen it more than... Oh, an error has occurred. Was unable to save your profile. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
What? All that for nothing?
Oh, no.
Great. All right, I think it's time to restart my computer and reset my RAM and all that. That's not cool. I just did that whole game for nothing. That was a waste of 24.5 minutes.
So hated by my team for that move. I don't know if I'm that's in Discord, but I threw up shields for your way so we could through there.
I don't hear anything you're saying. You're just all breaking up.
You're cutting in and out, dude. That really bad.